should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they gonna click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you. Characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the output? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carney will get it underway. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pack 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Let's go.
He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll try to run for it, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Get it. Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gun. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, check. 79.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Come on. 79 Bronco. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Well, as far as down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a give to Achane. And will be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Two 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Moving left. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Achane. And he will power his way into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Giants. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. Are down at 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
No. Come on. Run in. Nice shot. Yeah.
Back to throw, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play. and find himself in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 14, Seahawks 3. Joshua Carty.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man is Horton. He's got it. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
He turns it.
To throw is Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd and a yard. Jackson looking to throw. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 7. First down.
1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a giant first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
On the handoff, this is Achan. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
No, we change it. 13.
2nd down, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing Jackson. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground with a 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
DC,
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A run out of the gun with Achan. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Giants going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he's on to punt for the second time. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the ground, here is H.M. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
No, we changed it.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 20.
Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This returnable for Douglas. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Here we go, here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10. 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Has caught right side by Thornton. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
22 more yards.
They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt, hurt. Say hurt. Motion, chase me. Hurt.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
21-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on the field, there's no mistaking who it is. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yo.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Has an opening past the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. Lead this late in the fourth quarter. There's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
10. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. Oh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 65, Jack. 65. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Jake Moody to kick
So,
off.
things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
No. Ready.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. to Achane. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It is 2nd and 6. Run up the middle with Achane, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
So a road win here for the Giants as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Chill, not on my side.